Friggin' rights, boys. Got 250 here, friggin' rights. Look at that. Sexy new headlight. Yeah, I friggin' did. Brand friggin' new it looks. Frig sack. Yeah, I did. Friggin' got it on there. Works way better than the old one. A lot brighter. It's not all cracked to shit. And the fitment, it looks way better. It fits the bike. It's red. It's not black. Frig sakes. Friggin' Honda here. She plastics bubble up on her every now and then. You gotta pop back down for frig sack. But I gotta get that to lock down in there and then shove it forward, and then it probably won't come out of there. But like this side's mint. Friggin' gotta do some plastic work in there. Friggin' the exhaust is catching the side of the plastics there a bit. Gotta figure out which way to tilt it. And friggin', oh yeah, and then the back rack here, it's all loose all the time, so I'm just gonna figure out whether or not just to get new rubbers. I can get new rubbers and then to solve that problem, because they're both decked. But oh yeah, that and the back lights, there's one there. I gotta put the other one back on and wire them all back in. The wiring's there, it's just, well, this one's fucking decked. Beg my pardon, but like it's just, it's all friggin' frayed and chewed, and it needs to be done again, and like it's loose as a goose right there. The seal come off it, so I gotta fix that. A little bit of work and she'll be healthy as a horse again. I mean, she's running like a friggin' healthy horse, friggin' right does. But now I gotta make it look like one, friggin' rights. But up here, oh, got the Baja 4-wheeler out. Friggin' got a starter put back on there yesterday. Down in there, this little doohickey down in here, the starter. And I just gotta throw the air breather back on it and throw the battery in it. Give the starter a shot. Don't think it's gonna work. I gotta find one. If that one doesn't, I have it here. Just gotta find it. And the Baja, friggin' sack. Yeah, I did. Friggin' got it up here and whatnot, and friggin' here's the clutching, or the chain and all the shit on there. It's all stock. There's the bolt that's supposed to go on there, or the nut, sorry, I don't have, so this is always like ready to come right out. And I was even wondering if that's possible, just to like flip it around and it would go faster. So it would. Probably won't work. I mean, I gotta add a chain link to the back chain, probably two, and then I gotta take definitely one out of the linkage here. And I don't know. Probably won't do it, but that's just a thought, or something I could do if I wanted to. See, I've had this bike since they friggin' come to Kingston pretty well, I think. I know I rolled her off the floor like 2 days after they came into town, so I ain't complaining. Frig sakes, it's lasted this long, and it's gonna last a lot longer. So fired right up yesterday, pushed it up here, went to work, and then came back, and Ty, he was here, and first pull, sat there idling, frig sack, so can't complain. I got that thing just mint, and I'm happy I got my taillight on there. Got to do a little bit of MacGyvering because it's all cattywampus and loose, but friggin' got all my tools hanging up again. They're not all over the friggin' place, and friggin' like just been going through stuff and shit and everything else, and working on stuff and this, that, and everything else, and friggin' got my stereo system all in there. Friggin' only that Pioneer and that little speaker down there works. Those ones, they're just more or less there for now. They do work. I just don't have them hooked up right now. Frig sack. I don't really know. Friggin' got the whole other wiring harness and that for this bike. So I got lots of parts. Lots of friggin' parts for wiring and all that, or lights. Like I got a whole new ignition, like buddy that I got the motor from. Like stripped it down, and it was an old 3-wheeler. That was a problem. It was an old Honda 3-wheeler. Well, the motors in the 3-wheeler of the Hondas and everything are the exact same. They pretty much just built the front end different. And yeah, so I got lots of parts, but they're off a 3-wheeler. Wiring, motor, lights, friggin' what else? Throttle, choke. I got it all, but frick sack. Yeah, I do. No plastics or nothing, but I don't need 3-wheeler plastics on my Honda. No, I don't. Frick sack, they're all there. They're frick sakes. Gotta keep putting a bolt down in there. I'm always losing it. And then that fender rides on the tire, and then it doesn't look great. Missing the whole inside piece. Like that side over there has got that black piece that comes up and goes over. Well, I fixed that yesterday. Seems to be working. Hasn't popped off there, and then friggin' this side's just straight open, so it's like decked. The motor's gonna get all dirty and stuff. I mean, not my worries, because that's what water and pressure washers are for, but frig sakes. Yeah, I friggin' did. Got her muddy yesterday. Ty and I were out there back the field there doing donuts. Yeah, we friggin' were. Friggin' went down the road. Friggin' right, I got myself some woods. Yeah, I did. Friggin' somebody cut some trees down and pretty much just left the tops there, so I said, hell, I'll go and take her. Friggin' right, I did. Just walked down the street, went for an adventure walk is what I call them. Frig sack. And look at the mud just caked onto the tires, frig sakes. Holy bud. But friggin' right, this shed's getting a little bit cleaner and not any drier. It is a freaking muck hole. Yeah, it friggin' is. Friggin' there's 3-wheeler tires, there's 2 dirt bike tires, there's 2 4-wheeler tires, there's probably 4 4-wheeler tires over there, frig sakes. Bunch of junk right here. I gotta go through it, find out what's good, what's not. Friggin', I know that extension cord's good. And it sat in an ice block all fucking winter. Bag my part. Frig sack. Got my GT. Got my 3-wheeler plastics. My sister's bicycle. Yeah, friggin' rights I do. Friggin' take this piece up to the shop and burn it. Piece of wood. Friggin' rights. The motor chair, it's sitting dead in the water at the moment. Like I said, I need that one part away from it. One part away. And I have it run. Like ripping. It already runs, frig sack. But I gotta hook up a kill switch on it too and throttle. Probably could be doing that, but I ain't in a hurry for it. That'll all come within a few seconds of working onto it. So it will, frig sack. Yeah, so friggin', I don't know, till next time, don't get your head bitten off by a turkey, and I'll get some more videos of me romping and everything, and different things, and friggin' just get deckered, and friggin' rates, friggin' got the 3-wheeler frame and all that over there, and friggin' rates I do, friggin' sack, but friggin' appliance is probably all cocked over today, probably, frig sack. Friggin' was just friggin' teaching frig sack. Yeah, friggin' rates you do. But yeah, that's where I'm at with the motor chair. Friggin' thanks to more mods, he's got me a little further than I was. She's got the rear end and chains onto her. Friggin' rates. Oh yeah, friggin' rewind. Look at that. Look at that. Just dick. Won't even go back in. Like I'm. You pull on it and you jerk it, you bounce it, you tap it, you kick it, and you do everything, and it just ain't going in there. You try pushing in with your fingers, and nope. So got to take the rewind off it, and it when it's running, it whines. The rewind grabs a little bit and catches, and then it whines and squeals like a hooer, and then it stops, and then it's good for another little while, and then it'll just do that again. So I gotta tear it apart. The buddy I got it from looks like he's put I don't know, there's clamps and a bunch of different things down inside there. Frig sack. If I can get a good shot or not. Yeah, there's a clamp right there. Frig sock. Got my purple chair. Yeah, I do. Friggin' look what you find on the side of the road. If anybody knows anything about four-wheeler motors and watches my YouTube videos and wants to buy an ATV motor for a Suzuki, honest to God, could not tell you what they're for. Couldn't tell you what's there, what's not there. I got side casings in that top end right here. There's a head, and like the side casings for the frig sakes are jammed in there. I don't know, they're not in there, but friggin' rates. There's one. The other one is the exact same thing. And then the other one I have is the actual side casing off the motor. And all it says is Suzuki gear, reverse gear. Whatever the fuck that tells you. I don't know what bike it is. I don't know. All I know is it's a four-wheeler. I don't know what size. I don't know anything. My buddy's like, oh, it's friggin' Suzuki didn't make anything like that. Those are street bike motors. Well, no, they're fucking not street bike motors. They're ATV motors. Look at the clutches on them. Look at the gears. Look at the starters. Look at everything. That's a four-wheeler motor, bud. That's an 80-something, 19-something. They're not new, but they're not decked either. I set them there beginning of the winter, and I mean they weren't frozen in the ice. They were always tarped, so they were. I mean, I thought maybe I was gonna put with the two of them, make one good one. I still can definitely, but do I have the time right now to be dicking around with motors? Not really. I had a three-wheeler to be putting back together for exact. They're in my way. So if anybody needs some ATV motors, give me a shout. Friggin' rates. Hook your 8 up. Friggin' was talking to Ty about doing a friggin' sled edition. Putting a sled rear end onto this with a sled front end with one ski and a motor. Jack shaft it all here. Run the track back. Wouldn't that be awesome, boys? Wouldn't that be friggin' awesome? Make my own. Yeah, I did. I got motor mount here, motor mount here, motor mount here. Wherever the frig this is. Broke off the other side. Motor mount here, motor mount here. Gas tank mount here. Friggin' just decorator. Fenders all chooch. Cut out and everything. Friggin' men's bud. The handlebars come out and they're all friggin', I don't know if that's the way they come. Solid friggin' steel or aluminum, sorry, not steel, frig sack. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, and then I got the seat mint onto it. It's not hard, it's not anything, it's just a seat. The shocks are probably shot. Friggin' rusty as hell, that's for sure. But haven't tried to see if they compress or anything. They probably won't, but who knows. Friggin' yep. And that's where I'm at with this friggin' thing right now. I gotta find tires for it. Say the ice studded tires I've got, they don't fit. No, they won't fit, so I gotta pitch them. They're on Kijiji already, frig sack. Couple $1,000. Would probably take them off my hands, frig sack. But I don't know. I don't really know what a tires for a dirt bike like that's worth, studded or not. And they both hold air and haven't lost air since I pumped them up. Well, since I've ever gotten them, I guess. I never really did pump them up. Frig sakes. Yeah, I did. Enough of me rambling and bambling on. Friggin' till next time, don't get your head bitten off by a turkey, frig sack, and get some more romping videos in later, and friggin' rates. So, yeah, take her easy.